It's hard to believe I'm standing outside the house used in the filming of The Handmaid's Tale. Because I'm not. This is my house. But this is the house where I read the book Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. A dystopian novel about the last two fertile women in the world being given away to more influential families to bear their children. And this is one woman's story to get away from it anywhere she can. The book follows the journey of a woman named June, a handmaid, whose duty it is to give the commander's family a child. She is unsuccessful. She is not pregnant, her deadline is fast approaching, and all she wants is to find her family from before. In hopes of gaining freedom, she befriends everybody. The commander, his wife, the neighbors, all in hopes of finding him. But her wide net for freedom gets her tangled up in the middle when things get a little too complicated. In addition to June, other characters include the commander, who's in love with June, the commander's wife, Serena Joy, who hates June and only wants a baby, and Nick, the security guard who's tasked with impregnating June. The story is told through the first-person perspective of June. Atwood's writing and styles include cuts and flashbacks to June's past life. An example of this is when she sees Serena Joy smoking and she's reminded of her college friend Moira, who always borrowed cigarettes. The book has three major conflicts. June realizing that her best way of getting out of there is befriending the commander, but this betrays her relationship with Serena, who, in turn for giving June information about her daughter, is required to have a baby with the security guard Nick. This betrays her relationship with her neighbor, of Glen, who works for sort of an underground rebellion who focuses on getting handmaids out of the country. The Handmaid's Tale theme of women's rights argues that legally controlling the reproductive rights of women is politically and morally wrong. Nolete te bastarde coburadorum, meaning don't let the bastards grind you down, is first a sort of a prayer for June, then a command, then a cruel reminder of the harsh reality. I liked Atwood's style of writing June's flashbacks, but it was kind of unclear to tell what was a flashback and what was going on in the present unless you were really paying attention. I think it's a great book for dystopian lovers and women's rights advocates, but be sure to make sure you watch something to raise your spirits when you're done. I give Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale 4 to 5 stars.